up, YouTube? This is your motherfucking boy, Red Death motherfucking animations in this bitch. What's poppin', y'all? Man, y'all already know, man. If y'all were watching my IG story, y'all already knew I about to make this live stream. If you missed this stream, I'm gonna be able to make this stream public, and you're gonna have to watch it like that. But if y'all here in real time, what's poppin', y'all? I'm going crazy with this shit. So let me get started with this. Introduction is over. So look, right? As y'all know, today, June 1st, 2023, I dropped the season 6 finale of my texting stories. It took me a little while to make it. I know it's been a while since I uploaded. For real, like, bro, bro, I just been doing shit. I've been trying to, try out new things and whatnot. And I was also, I had to do a little tournament in the game and other things like that. I have other things I'm doing and all that. So I'm sorry if some of y'all probably were waiting like ages to see a new episode. But look, right? But like as y'all know, season 6 has been going on for years now. And I'm gonna get to why I made the season like slowly paced and long on some One Piece shit. There's gonna be a whole lot of shit I'm gonna break down for y'all. Everything will be explained, but let me address this, right? Let me address this shit. So basically, will this be my final season? My final episode, my final season? To be honest, man, yeah, it will be. But that might change. It will probably change depending on certain factors. But like basically, I'm gonna get into that. It'll all come circling around. So yes, and man, like it's crazy, man. I started doing this texting shit for about 5 years now, 5 to 6 years. It's almost been 6. And it was a long ride, man. It was a very long ride. I came up with so much shit. I did so many things. There were a lot of ups and downs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was crazy. The best part about making this shit too was I had to preview. I had to preview my own videos so that nothing's wrong with it. And every time I would now there would be some times I would review a video, I would start dying of laughter. I would start that's the best part. That's the best part. I would start dying of laughter when I review my own shit after I'm finished with it. But because, like, the moment you upload some, even if you make the video private or you delete it immediately, YouTube will still see it. And if there's some shit in it that they don't like, they're gonna give you a strike. So I have to actually constantly, but that's like a little side thing, side tangent. So basically, right? I'm not gonna spoil what happened in season 6 in this episode. Y'all gonna have to see the episode. I don't want to spoil nobody. Everybody watch it their own time. So basically, here is why I want to end my show, and it's basically like this. I'm put it to you straight, right? Within the last few years, right? There's been a change in cartoons. There's been a change in cartoons, a change in fiction in general. As y'all know, when I started out, y'all saw me. The first thing I did, I constantly made fun of new cartoons that were out, and I constantly praised old shows that I used to watch when I was a little ass kid. Because those shows, and I still stand by that, those shows are way better than what Cartoon Network and Disney Channel and motherfucking Nickelodeon was rolling out with between because it all started around 2013. That's when the booty ass shows slowly started to creep up on Cartoon Network's like the front lines of Cartoon Network around 2013 because A lot of my favorite like 2010 shows at the time were all canceled for some reason. And then out of nowhere, they started airing Teen Titans Go. That's when shit started. That is when shit started. 2013, 10 years ago, that's when shit started. And basically, and now let me okay, now like before I continue, let me be honest with how I feel about Teen Titans Go. Okay? I actually like the show. It's not bad. A lot of people hate it. And it's not that it's a good show. I just enjoy it a little bit. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Compare Teen Titans Go to Steven Universe, Adventure Time, all them shows. It's ass. But I don't know why. I watch the show and I don't cringe at it. But I don't love it. I just watch it. I don't feel like raging about it when I see it. But when I see, but then Unikitty came out, all these booty ass shows came out. That's when I started getting angry. That's when the anger came out. I'm gonna be real. So what happened was when I made my, series, I used all these shows as material. I used them as ideas. I generated ideas. I did all this shit and whatever, I hated some shows. I loved some shows, etc., etc. I just cooked some shit up, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out, you know. And let me tell y'all something. Originally, bro, I wasn't even gonna make this a series. I wasn't even gonna make this a series. What happened was, I I basically got like a new phone or whatever, and I wanted to test some things out. So I'm like, let me roll this shit out real quick. Let me roll this shit out and see what happens. I just want to make a fun little video. That's it. Weeks later, this shit started getting hella views or whatever, and then like people wanted more. People wanted more episodes or whatever. They thought it was gonna be a series. I'm like, huh? You know? But like people wanted to see more of my shit, so I'm like, all right, bet. So I wrote out a few more episodes and whatnot. I did my thing and whatnot, and like everything popped off from there. So, but yeah, I am really thankful for that shit. I am thankful for that shit, man, cause I'm not gonna get into full detail of how I was able to make those kinds of videos, cause it's kind of like, I wasn't just born like that, But it's some shit in the background that y'all probably gonna be bored about, and I'm cooking some shit in the background that y'all may or may not see in the future. I'm not gonna get too deep into that shit. This is about my texting series. So basically, right? Let me tell y'all something. So now, as y'all know, like I said, I made fun of new shows, booty ass shows like Unikitty, booty ass, trash ass, booty fire ass show, dumpster fire, bullshit, right? Those shows are garbage. I did my thing. But what happened was, out of nowhere, starting like what, 2019, 2020, all these shows started to go away. All these booty ass shows began to end, especially OKKO. Around 2019, 2020, 2021, around that time period, all these shows started to just disappear. And then it's like there's nothing on Cartoon Network no more. There's nothing on Disney no more. There's nothing on Nickelodeon no more. Star versus the Forces of Evil, that show ended 4 years ago, I think. Steven Universe ended a few years ago, I think. You know what I'm saying? All these shows ended. And it was like, okay, KO, which was what I based my shit on, that shit ended. And what I thought was, I'm like, I'm not gonna let that see, I was thinking about, ending the show since like 2019, but I'm like, you know what? Nah. Because like it's kinda like I was still doing my thing, you know? I was still doing my thing. But what happened was, what I thought I would do, what I thought I would do, I would continue on with these shows, Even if those shows ended, I would spin it and do my own shit with it. That's what I thought. And it was working out for a while. It was working out for a while. The views, the likes, the comments, it all reflected that. And it was doing really well. I even started doing anime and shit. But all these shows ended, and all I watch now is anime. Literally, all I watch now is anime. As I got older, the older I got, all I think about now is anime or some YouTuber shit or some other shit. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to fight through it, but all I watch is anime. Nowadays, all I watch is One Piece, Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia, Naruto, all that shit. I don't even think about cartoons like that no more. I don't know. That's just how it is, you know. And it's kind of like I was hearing about other cartoons that were out. I think these are like web shows. I don't know. I don't know if you got to stream it. I don't know. I watch these shows. I just don't like them. These shows, I just don't like them. I don't know. Like, it's just garbage to me. I tried watching Amphibia. I tried watching The Owl House. Now, granted, Amphibia is ass, but when things get serious in Amphibia, it has some of the best writing I've ever seen. And I'm still trying to work on getting back into The Owl House, but I just don't like it. I don't know. Like, first, The Owl House wasn't that bad, but then they started showing some gay ass LGBTQ shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, all love to the gays, all love, but they're really pushing this like agenda in fucking kid shows. I'm not trying to see that. Nah, bro, I'm not trying to see that bullshit. Like, they're forcing it. I just want to watch a cartoon with good plot, good writing, awesome characters, and a world that is awesome to be in. I don't want to see two fucking little fucking what are they, middle schoolers? I don't want to see two middle schoolers of the same gender kissing. I don't want to see that bullshit. That's fucking that's fucking weird. Like and like today's kids, they like that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Like, what, bro? Why do fucking people like that shit? It's weird. I'm not trying to watch that shit. I don't care. I don't care. And then, bro, don't even get me started on the views. Oh my God. Like, bro, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where the fuck to start with the fucking views, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my, okay. So, okay. Oh my God. Okay. So basically, let me tell y'all something. I don't know why. I don't know why. Whenever I make a amphibia video, the views explode. I don't know why. But then when I make an Owl House video, I don't get as much views for some reason. So what is it? Like is the Owl House really not as relevant as Amphibia? I thought they were on the same level of relevancy. So why the fuck do people want to see more Amphibia but not no damn motherfucking fucking Owl House? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I thought I don't know. I don't know what the fuck these motherfucking kids like watching. Because what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Oh, my Lord. So, and like with Amphibia, right? People don't just watch anything Amphibia related. I don't know why. People love watching some horny ass shit from Amphibia. Like, I mean, look, I know why, but God damn, nigga. Like, y'all kids should not even be seeing it, bro. Oh my God. Like, God, golly, bro. if y'all see, okay, if y'all go on my channel right now and y'all see some of my most viewed videos, right? Fucking forget about SpongeBob, forget about OKKO. Y'all gonna see some horny ass amphibious shit. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. What the? It's like people don't even watch Amphibia for Amphibia. They're watching Amphibia for some horny, dirty ass shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Like, I'm not trying to attack y'all. People watch what they watch. You know what I'm saying? Kids aren't innocent. But golly! Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Holy, bro. Oh my god, bro. And look, I know exactly why. I know exactly why people watch that shit. I know why people watch Amphibia because, man, several years ago, I watched that shit. I watched like, what, season 1 and 2? Maybe just season 1? I don't know. Okay, let me tell y'all something about Amphibia before I start, right? Amphibia, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. The show is not terrible, but it's like, it's at least watchable, but it tries hard to be funny. It tries to be like, Amphibia tries to be funny on some SpongeBob shit, but it doesn't work. I don't know. They're trying to, they have like, because Amphibia, like, its style of humor, its style of humor is like, every few seconds they're making a over the top joke. And the show tries hard to be funny, but it's just corny. SpongeBob has the same humor, but it actually works. It actually works. Amphibia, it just tries to be funny. What I think it is, right? What I think it is, it's like Amphibia is relevant because it's about basically Anne is sexualized. The fucking creator and the animators, they're not gonna admit it. They're not gonna say it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? It's not and like there's other reasons why Amphibia is obviously relevant. It's because it appeals to the newer generation. I don't know how. I'm not a part of that generation. It appeals to the new generation. I'm not saying Anne is fucking lesbian or some shit, but she is a normal schoolgirl that isn't popular, that has some shit wrong with her, and then she's hanging around weird ass fucking frogs and shit. That sound like some shit I would see in a gotcha video or in a fucking like don't kids be playing that fucking game Friday Night Funkin', whatever the fuck that shit is, Five Nights of Freddy. I don't know what the fuck these motherfucking kids be watching and playing, but god damn, like yo, I'm not trying to judge people for playing the games they play or watching the shit they watching, but it's like, what y'all seeing that shit? Like, what are y'all like? I'm really trying to like these shows. They're garbage. Like, has the bar just went down like that over the years, bruh? Like, damn. People will literally watch a Cassandra video knowing full well what's going to happen in the Cassandra video. I'm not going to tell y'all because, certain people in my server going to be like, oh my God, you fighting? No, I didn't admit nothing. Cassandra is Cassandra. I'm not going to admit shit. Hey, nigga, like, what the fuck is wrong, bro? Okay, so basically, let me tell y'all how Anne is sexualized. Like, it's pretty obvious. Like, look at her. Look at her. Fuck the fucking mainstream appeal. Fuck all that shit. Just tune out your SJW LGBTQ shit. Just look at Anne with a unbiased lens. Someone look up her design on Google, right? This bitch is slender, slim, skinny, right? With big, puffy, curly hair. She looks black, but she's actually Thai, from Thailand, whatever the fuck, I don't know. She's wearing a pretty appropriate, shirt, right? It's pretty long. It's not like a short. It's not like a short shirt. It's like it's pretty medium. It's pretty medium, right? But then this is where things get crazy, right? Look at her fucking skirt. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. They know what they're doing when they do that shit. Look at this shit and then look at like how skinny the legs are and how far apart the legs are, right? They're not meeting at an intersection above the bottom of the skirt. No, the legs start parallel. Y'all know what parallel is? Like from fucking what, geometry or some shit? There's parallel, there's perpendicular, there's fucking diagonal, I don't know. The fucking Anne's legs and skinny ass noodle legs are parallel. That tells me the skirt is not just short, it's high as fuck. And this is a school uniform. And this bitch is in fucking middle school. They know what they were doing when they drew Anne like that. That's why, if you look up this shit on YouTube, it's all these horny ass motherfuckers watching that shit, low key liking it, cause they know, they know what they're doing. YouTube, let me tell y'all something, right? let me tell y'all something. What's up, R-Zone? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? I'm in the middle of the stream, and thank you for being active in my server, man. You're really contributing, man. You're doing your thing in the roleplay channel. I really appreciate you, man. You've been a long time fan, man. I really fuck with you, man. Hope you're doing fine too, man. I know you be with girls and shit, doing your thing. I see you, bro. I see you. Anyway, anyways, right? So okay, so like what happened is I'm basically in the middle of explaining why I ended my show. But it's not really done. It's more like if I'm gonna bring the show back for a 7th season, certain conditions have to be met. So I'm trying to explain stuff so that I can tell y'all the conditions. Cause I'm basically done with the show. I'm done, but I purposely left the show out on a cliffhanger in case people suddenly want to see more, even though that's not likely gonna happen. But I'm gonna get to all that later on in the stream. So, okay. So, like, if you didn't watch the new episode, I'm not gonna spoil you. You can see it either now or whenever you want. This is just for anybody that doesn't want to see it, or they will see it, or whatever. It really depends on you. I'm not gonna rush nobody. It really wanted to surprise, and if you're going to end your show, I bow to it. Yeah, man, totally understand. Like the show is done, but I made it so that if I feel like bringing it back, I know how to start it off. It's not like it's done, but it's not done, but it is done. Cause I've been at this shit for 6 years, man. Like all these things gotta come to an end. But nah, for real though, right? Let me tell y'all something. Back to Anne, because YouTube tells me the kind of shit that people search up on YouTube. YouTube tells me what people want to see. They tell me what fucking people, and it says my demographic is like 18 to 24-year-olds. But let's be real. I've been saying this for 4 to 5 years now. Those ages are not real. Kids know that if they put their real age on their YouTube accounts, they're going to either, like, they feel like their personal info is exposed, or they know that YouTube is going to restrict what they watch. And kids don't want to be restricted, even though they should be restricted. So 18 to 24, it would be more like what, 10 to 16 or some shit. I don't know. Now I have seen some grown ass people who fuck with my shit, but they're in like the minority. They're in the minority. Half them 18-year-olds, they're not really 18. They're not. And I know it. I know it. I could tell. I could tell. You know. But basically it tells me when people look up amphibia but sexual shit from the show. I'm gonna just come out with it. People look that shit up. They look up fan art. They look up animations of Anne doing some crazy shit. People really like they secretly watch it. They just don't talk about it. You know, they don't talk about it. But look, if I was dumb, I wouldn't talk about it neither. I'm not defending it. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm just saying, I'm just saying what it is, man. I'm just saying, see, people look up, sexual shit of every cartoon. But there's Star Versus, there's Steven Universe, there's Adventure Time, there's Unikitty, all these shows. But I don't know why. There's even the Owl House, but I don't know why. For some odd reason, people look up more amphibia shit than any other show that I've seen throughout 6 years of making this shit. I swear. I have crossed over a lot of shows and animes. A lot of shit. But for some reason, people look up amphibia sexualized shit of Anne. And I don't know why. I really don't. But it's what people want to see. So then they see some of my content, my fucking thumbnails and shit. They think it's the same thing. They go to it. I get tens of thousands of views and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold up. Like, see, back then, all I had to do was make a TKO roast video that's funny as fuck. That's funny as shit. People used to love TKO roast sessions. Now I make a roast session out of TKO. Not many people really watch it anymore. But if I make an amphibia video, most likely the views go up. Like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, I don't watch amphibia. I don't like the show. So it's like, there's not much to talk about with the show. And the show is so corny. Like, amphibia, like I was saying 10 minutes ago, amphibia is like, it tries hard to be funny. It has like, what they call it, slapstick humor. But it's not funny. Why? The show is trying to market to the newer audience. And today's kids are very sensitive. They're very flaky, and like a lot of kids, they can't handle what my generation can handle as comedy. So they don't want to see cuss words and dark jokes and stuff like that. So what I think is corny jokes, kids might like that shit. I don't know. I don't see what the fuck. Because if Amphibia did some older shit, I think it wouldn't be allowed to air on TV. I don't know. So that's what it is with that. Arzone said it's like Velma. YouTube want to say that is good, but it's not interesting or Yeah, like, and look, I'm gonna be real, right? I'm not a Scooby-Doo fan. I've never loved Scooby-Doo. Even the old Scooby-Doo, I don't like it. But I see why. I can see why everybody else likes watching Scooby-Doo. It's just not my cup of tea. But at least I can see why people love Scooby Doo. I look at Amphibia. I don't know what people see in that bullshit. I just don't. I just don't. And every time I make a video on the show, I just I have to suck up my pride, suck up my feelings to make a video that's probably gonna get views or some shit. I just don't like the show. It's so ass. But I will give Amphibia some credit. When things get serious in Amphibia, the writing is so good, it brings me back to my childhood when I watched my shows. Like that's how good Amphibia could be, but it chooses to do corny humor, lighthearted snowflake bullshit. You know, I'm trying to get back into the Owl House because it's ending and I want to watch it out of respect. But I'll let y'all know what I think about the Owl House when I finish it. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. I'm so busy rewatching Dragon Ball Z and I'm 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 I- I'm watching One Piece that I don't even feel like watching the Owl House. But one day, maybe after the stream, I don't know. I'll watch the Owl House and tell y'all what I think. Cause it's like these new shows, and it's so tragic, right? Because oh yeah, our zone said, um, I don't like MLP, but people like it cause it's a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm not a brony. I'm not a My Little Pony fan. I don't even watch that kind of shit. But I can partially see why other people might like it. It's just not for me, you know. I don't know how to feel about this show entirely because all I know is I've been watching commercials for fucking Brats and My Little Pony and shit since I was like a little ass kid, you know. So hey, there might be something with it. I don't know. I don't know. I've been I've been seeing fucking ponies in fucking commercials and shit since like I don't even know. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But like um so okay, and basically, right, it's so it's very tragic. I know I sound like I'm venting and I'm complaining. Nah, man, like I'm not complaining. It's just I'm so passionate about this stuff, and it's so crazy how things are right now with Western cartoons. Anime is doing fine. That's why I'm watching anime. But back then, I used to watch way more Western cartoons than Japanese. That's how passionate I used to be. And like I remember when they were hyping up Amphibia and the Owl House before it came out, the promotional art for these shows, they looked so good. I thought these were gonna be masterpieces. I had high hopes. I'm like, okay, Steven Universe is ending, but at least we got these two shows. Then they air these shows, and I'm just like, what the bro? What is this? Like what the hell is this? These shows are so ass. Like, what the kids like this shit? Like what, bro? It's so garbage. Like, I don't watch live action shows. I don't watch them little realistic shows. I would watch those shows over that. I would give, bro. I would give Euphoria a chance. I'm not saying Euphoria is bad. I'm hearing a lot of good shit about it, but I watch cartoons and shit. I would watch Euphoria over this shit. Cause like why? I don't see any enjoyment in watching these booty ass cartoons. I just don't. It's fucking ass. You know? Like, um, like that is what I say when people tell me to watch it. I try it, but there are people that like it. It's different for people. I love Godzilla because I love the monsters. So do I. So do I, bro. I love monsters. It's it's better than a fucking 13-year-old middle school girl that just got transported into a world full of living talking frogs. Like, oh my god. The people that like it, others see it different. We don't like it like that. On me, like, oh my god. And then like, bro, and then it's like, so basically, and then here's what happened. I was gonna keep on continuing the show, but the views are going down. But then I make other kinds of videos, and the views randomly go up. So it's either I make all these like parody videos that are a little sexual or whatever, people like that shit, or I make my own shit, and more often than not it gets more views because I don't like making these things anymore. I used to enjoy this shit, you know but then all these shows started to just one by one disappear. So now when I make an episode, it's like I barely enjoy it anymore. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't. I really don't. You know, I usually made those episodes because people wanted to see it. There was still some minority of people, they wanted to see the show for the plot or some other shit, and I didn't want to let y'all down, so I kept it going. You know, but I just don't like it anymore because there's like here's how I work, right? Whether I was doing homework from school or I was doing some other shit, I would get my work done. I would watch these shows on TV. I would enjoy it. I would go on my phone and see videos of people liking it, reacting, making fan art, fan animation, all this stuff. Then I do the same shit, you know? But it's like people don't care about OKKO anymore because the show ended years ago. People don't care about Steven Universe. Like they do, but they're not trying to see a lot of fan made stuff. I go on Tumblr, I go on DeviantArt, I see these fantastic like fan art of Steven, Garnet, all these people. But these fan arts were made 4 years ago. And the people that made these arts, they're not even active on their own accounts anymore. That's how much people, like kids back then, they moved on from the stuff because those shows are done. I don't know what people moved on to. They just don't care anymore. They stopped making art. They stopped making fan made stuff. They stopped watching other people's content for it. The fans just grew out of that shit and they moved on to some other shit. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy. Um, Sometimes we don't know, but we have to roll with it. And I seen that my dark episode of Tom and Jerry got a lot of views than others that it did. Right? Right? Like, bro. Oh me. You so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't get the views and no one will watch it but me. Yeah. Like, and it's like the thing with me, I don't find enjoyment in making those videos anymore. But I do still find enjoyment in making my own type of shit. Whether I make a song or I make some shit that is impossible to upload online. Because I have a lot of shit cooking up in the background, but it's not some shit I can literally make into an easy bake video on YouTube. It's some shit that if I showed people who were in a studio, they'd go crazy. And I've been making this type of shit, bro. Before these videos you see, I was cooking shit up since like elementary school, bro. And I just been constantly doing my shit. I would secretly show people in real life my shit, bro. They want to see more. They're like, bro, you gotta make this shit real. You gotta keep doing this. You gotta keep doing that. But there's no way because it's production. It's some shit. You need a team for it. You gotta go to a motherfucking studio for that shit. You gotta do some other shit. Yada yada yada. But stuff like that, man, I'm happy. I don't care whether people get to see it or not. Cause I saw it. I love this shit. You know? It doesn't have to be seen. But if I show people this shit, bro, I'm making history. Cause I'm telling y'all right now, the shit I had cooking up for all these years, bro, I've been going ham. And like the grind doesn't stop. The grind doesn't. I don't even get paid for the shit I make in the background. I don't even get paid, but I just love doing it. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But there's no way to show y'all. I wish that look. I mean the best I could do. The best I could do is some motherfucking webtoon, a manga, but it's like even that might be like a little far fetched, you know? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what to tell y'all, but hey. But what I do like posting, that's easy to post. Hey man, I make a little song. I used to make I made music before this texting story shit. I made music before this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music way longer than this. I just stopped because I was so deep into my show that all I ever wanted to do was the show. I didn't write no more fucking music, none of that shit. I was just plot, plot, plot. Blue diamond this, yellow diamond that. Okay, KO this, but don't don't get it twisted. If somebody want me to rap right now, I'll do it. Like I haven't gotten rusty with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's your choice. I salute to you. I will not leave, but I will try to show my support to your channel with the like. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wish a lot of people were like that. But the only time I get, the only times I get hella likes and shit is if horny ass niggas come to watch my shit, or I make my own shit, like with my own animations, my own OCs and whatever, and people somehow like it, which is what I want to move on to. That's what I'm about to get onto right now. So just because I'm done with my show doesn't mean I'm done with the channel. I'm not. I'm not done posting shit. It's just the show I don't know about. But y'all will, if I have time, right? Y'all will still see more from me. And I'm really active on TikTok too. Because it's so easy to make a TikTok. Because like the TikToks can be short as fuck, can be long. It's all up to you. So I make TikToks every few days. I'm really active on TikTok. I have a link in the description of not this stream, but you go on my channel and all that, the about section. I don't know. But I'm mad active on IG. I'm mad active on TikTok. And as far as YouTube, I'm gonna be active too, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start rolling out more songs. I have a lot of songs that I see because like remember at some point I stopped. But I have a lot of songs in the vault that I haven't really made yet, but I have lyrics for, and they're really catchy. Like I would constantly hum this shit in my fucking head, bro. Like whether I'm doing something, I'm humming this shit. Cause that's how good it's just when I made music, bro. Wait, bro. Back then, every once in a while, people heard my shit. They said my shit was catchy. I have a lot more songs with that catchiness. I just haven't made them. I mean, bro, I haven't made that shit because not that I don't like the songs. I do. It's just damn man. I just been busy doing other shit. Like I just love. I used to love making these texting episodes. I used to love doing it. I swear to God. I used to love this shit. And if I wasn't making these episodes, I was making shit in the background. Or I was busy in a game, or I was busy managing my server, you know, that's full of people in that bit, active as fuck. You know, if y'all want to join the server, link in the description. You know what I'm saying? I just been doing my thing. So, and plus, it's some shit in real life I'm not gonna get into because it's personal shit. Like let's just say watch who you work with. You got friends in school or whatever, all that other shit. Watch who you working with, cause there's some snakes out here. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna get too deep in that shit. Just watch who you working with. You want to make a song, you want to make art, you want to do some other shit. Hey, like bro, if you want to collaborate, you want to do other shit. Hey, you just gotta watch who you be friends with. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna bitch about somebody. No. So even in the server, bro, snakes. I have to make hella niggas outcasts, how to ban people, make videos about people. I don't even like doing that shit, but it's enjoyable when people fuck with me. They think I'm a bitch. Hell nah, nigga. I ain't these other motherfuckers. Nah, man, you messing with the wrong nigga. Like, no, fuck that. Make a video on Lamb bitch ass. Lamb's bitch ass. All these niggas, they can suck a dick. Fake ass, coon ass, fucking bums and shit. I don't give a fuck. Bitch ass niggas. Same niggas be fucking begging me to give them a second chance. Man, suck my dick. On some real shit. So yeah, bro. And then now, yeah, and now this is something I'm gonna get into, and like, bro, like it's gonna sound so crazy. What's up, IDK? What's poppin'? So basically, right? Here's here's where here's where things get crazy. I saw okay, y'all know the creator of OKKO, right? Whether y'all know him or not, his name is Ian Quartz, something like that, right? He made OKKO. And he explained why the show ended so fast. And when I tell y'all something, bro, let me tell y'all the reason. And when I tell y'all the reason, y'all are gonna your minds are gonna be blown. And every day I remember this reason, I am so glad I didn't fall down that path because that would have been me if I pushed this. Bro, let me tell y'all. Y'all know Donald Trump, former president of the United States. This where things get crazy. Y'all know Donald Trump? Well, there was something going on with Donald Trump several years ago. And this has been dating back since before OKKO even existed. And y'all know that Cartoon Network is a big company that makes a lot of your favorite shows. And they have to pump up a lot of money to make these shows. They're sponsored by all these shows. And AT&T, I think AT&T is also associated with Cartoon Network. Y'all don't know AT&T is I think it's some kind of phone carrier service. Y'all might have a phone with y'all. Y'all probably watch it with your phone and your Wi-Fi or your mobile. You need service AT&T, right? I don't know the full detail. I don't know if it's AT&T or some other shit. Donald Trump got beef with people in the business world. So I don't know what the beef was about. Maybe they said it. I just can't remember. Donald Trump, when he became president, he did a lot of petty shit. He did a lot of petty shit and it affected some businesses, especially ones that were associated with Cartoon Network. So because Donald Trump did some things during his presidency, OKKO was forced to have a rushed ending. Had it not been ended, had the show not have ended so soon, we probably would be still getting episodes right now. Maybe, maybe not. So imagine you go to college for this shit just for your show to get canceled because the show is doing so well. OKKO is one of the best shows I've ever seen. Imagine you went to 4 years of college for this shit and then they just shut it down. Imagine that shit. Imagine you spent your life doing this shit. Oh, some petty ass nigga fucks it up for you. And then things get worse. Things get worse. You know what I'm saying? Things get worse. Because literally, right? Cartoon Network ends. The channel ends. They merge with Warner Bros, which is their parent company. So a lot of writers, a lot of people working in Cartoon Network, they lost their jobs. Like imagine going to school for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that shit. Ain't that crazy? You know? Like, ain't that crazy? So y'all should be glad. Look, I don't want to sound like I'm full of myself. I know some of y'all are young, but a little advice from someone older, right? You want to go to college, you want to go to school. College is a scam unless you choose the right careers. So I know y'all love doing this, y'all love drawing, y'all love this other shit. If y'all want to pursue that, hey, salute to you. Y'all just gotta know the risks. Cause if y'all choose these majors and all this other shit, I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. So y'all really gotta make the best choice for you. I suggest y'all work like STEM jobs. Whether y'all should go into engineering, math, science, all this shit, you know. But if y'all want to do animation on the side or y'all want to go full on, hey, this is some shit I should be worrying about later on. But I'm just telling y'all some early shit so y'all a little informed. Just like a little freebie right there. But back to the main topic, okay? So basically, it's like, bro, just imagine it. So one of my favorite shows that I based my series on, gone. I thought I can carry the torch, and for a second it worked. For a second it worked, but then like things happened. People grew up. People don't like this shit no more, and I don't blame them. I don't even like this shit no more. I want to do different things, you know. And I'm glad a lot of y'all probably understand what I mean, cause I don't know, it ain't 2018 no more. I'll tell y'all that. Like it's 2023. You know. I hope your show gets on there. I hope your show gets on there too. You never know. You probably have some shit that's gonna be historical. Like imagine you make your show, and people remember it for generations. That's what I want. That's what I want. Hey, maybe it can happen, maybe not. But as long as you love your shit, hey, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool as fuck. Like when I started out, right, I would have never saw this shit coming. I would have never thought I would get over 2,000 subs. I would have never thought Donald Trump would be petty as fuck. Okay? I would have never seen Cartoon Network merging with Warner Bros. I would have never saw this coming. I'm glad, I thank God I wasn't one of those writers that got fired because of the merging. Because imagine that was me. Imagine that was me. Holy shit. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, it's really crazy. Like, you have to step it up. People like the old way, but sadly, people change and try to do. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to pander, but I'm just being myself. And and sometimes being myself, it pops. Sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. You know, I just gotta work harder and stay consistent and all that shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, and like, yeah, and it's not just that. I've got to bring this part up. Sometimes YouTube be on my dick. Like, let me tell y'all something. YouTube likes to restrict views. Here's what they do, and they don't even talk about it. They don't even warn you. They don't even talk about it. Let me tell you what YouTube does. If you make a video that might be a little inappropriate, sometimes YouTube will age restrict it, which they should. If it's that bad, maybe underage people shouldn't see it. But here's what YouTube also does when they age restrict. When you look up a video in the search bar, you see all these videos pop up in the search results. When YouTube age restricts your video, they take your video off of the search results, which greatly limits views. They don't even tell you this shit. They don't even tell you. You have to experience it yourself or just be lucky enough to hear it from someone who's experienced. They don't even tell you this shit. Imagine your video goes viral and YouTube age restricts it. Now your video is falling off because YouTube don't want to see you win. Imagine that shit. Imagine that shit. You know, like bro, it's crazy. It's crazy what YouTube be doing. And then sometimes they'll take down a video, but I'll see something similar on YouTube that's been on there for years, and it has way more views than mine's, and it's not taken down. Like, it's crazy. That's why I'm glad Rumble's around, because on Rumble you can post anything you want. They don't give a fuck, and you can get paid from that shit if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's been like SMG4. People love his old content, but he changed his storyline on me. People, basically, to put it like cut it short, people still watch my shit, but for different reasons. People still subscribe and watch my shit, but they might like my original videos more now. They might like some horny ass sexual shit more now. They might like some other shit. They don't watch it for roast sessions no more, and it sucks. I used to love making them. I used to love making that shit, but they just don't watch it no more. You know? But I'm really glad y'all still support my shit. I'm really thankful for whoever supported my shit. I'm thankful for the people that are still supported that shit. You know? Sorry, Reddy can't stay. Yeah, man, it's fine, man. You gotta eat, sleep and all. That's fine, man. Besides, like the stream is still gonna be up for anyone who wants to see it in their own time. So it's all good. It's all good. You're doing bro, you're trying your very best. I really appreciate that shit, man. I'm not gonna get mad over that. You're trying your very best. Do your thing. I don't want to get in the way of anybody's life. Like, you're supposed to be watching videos whenever you want for your own enjoyment. I don't want to get in the, nobody's way, because that's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, like, nah. But, yeah, I'm really thankful for anyone who supported my shit, because y'all really stuck with my shit, man. Like, my God. So, I'm about to end the stream soon. I'm going to just summarize everything, right? Texting stories are over, but it could potentially come back if enough people want to see more of it. And thank you for the like. Thank you for I extremely appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah, Texting stories are over, but I will still roll out content. I really like experimenting with music. I like to do other shit, make my own original videos. Here and there. I still like doing that. A lot of shit went down with the cartoon industry, but I'm just trying to adapt. And do my thing, because, I can't be stuck in the past forever. Just kind of, down bad. Like, nah, nigga. I'm just doing my thing. And I'm really active on TikTok. I'm active on Instagram, on Discord. All these links are in my description. If y'all ever want to join and chat it up, you know what I'm saying? We do our thing. So, I really thank y'all for listening in and tuning in. And if anybody wants more questions, hey man, y'all free to ask. Y'all free to communicate, you know. And yeah, so I'm signing out. I really thank y'all. It was a really good journey, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.